Rather than retreating into safe obscurity, Harry flew to a city frequently targeted by Russian missiles. Let's recall that Harry is not just a royal but a veteran, 10 years in the British Army, 2 tours in Afghanistan, the founder of the Invictus Games. His credibility in these spaces is not inherited, it has been earned. What's telling is that Harry didn't just pose for photographs, he watched live surgery. He spoke with the injured and their families. He listened, and it was also pointedly not coordinated with Buckingham Palace, underscoring his status as an independent actor, yet still unmistakably royal and regal beyond the reach of the British media. This is diplomacy, not of words but of wounds. It's leadership via empathy. And you wonder why Prince Harry is important. This is why Prince Harry is important. And this is why Prince Harry commands respect. Prince Harry should be supported, praised, and aided, lauded. Prince Harry is one of the best things of the royal family. Modest, meaningful, resolutely personal, this visit reminds us that solidarity. It doesn't need to wear a crown or carry a gun. Sometimes it kneels beside a soldier in a wheelchair. It looks at him in the eyes and it says, "You are not forgotten." In a fractured world, the Duke of Sussex has chosen his battlefield, not one of politics or palace protocol, but one of dignity, visibility, and human connection. I cannot admire Prince Harry enough. And I do.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever time you are watching us from. A warm welcome to our channel. Do me a favor, don't forget to subscribe. If you believe in truth, compassion, and standing up for what's right, this is the space for you. We unite here for the love and support of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Let's grow this community together and make sure their truth is heard, loud and clear. Now, let's talk about what really matters. Professor Tim Wilson recently said something that struck a chord. In a fractured world, the Duke of Sussex has chosen his battlefield, not one of politics or palace protocol, but one of dignity, visibility, and human connection. Let's be honest, those words didn't come out of nowhere. They were inspired by real, powerful human action. Prince Harry didn't just attend a press event or make a speech. He showed up, in Ukraine. In Lviv, a city still feeling the weight of a brutal war. He went to the Superhuman Center, a place dedicated to the care and rehabilitation of wounded military personnel and civilians. It's not a place for pomp or pleasantries. It's a place of pain, healing, courage, and survival. And that's exactly why Harry went there. And he didn't just walk the halls and shake hands, he watched a live surgery. Think about that. A member of the British royal family, once third in line to the throne, sitting in on real-time medical care for the victims of war. No palace curtain, no PR filters, just raw human reality. That takes strength and heart. But the moment that truly defined his visit, his meeting with Roman Oleksiv, a young boy who suffered burns to 45% of his body during a Russian missile attack on Vinnytsia. Roman lost his mother in that attack. Imagine the trauma, the pain, the grief. And here's Prince Harry kneeling next to this boy, not as a symbol, not as a royal, but as a human being. Roman shared his story, his survival, his treatment, his journey. And Harry did what the best kind of leaders do. He listened, he cared, he was present. Professor Tim Wilson recognized something that most of the mainstream media missed. This wasn't just another visit. This was a statement, a clear, undeniable message that Prince Harry is choosing to use his position for good, not just for status. And now, let's address the elephant in the room. Where were Charles and William? Nowhere. King Charles was likely wrapped up in yet another ceremonial obligation, holding a gilded pen in a palace while people across the world are fighting to survive. Prince William? Probably preparing for his next carefully curated public appearance. These men have titles. They have power. But what are they doing with it? While Harry is standing with burn victims and war survivors, Charles and William are hiding behind protocol. They speak of duty, but ignore the very real human stories that require empathy, not etiquette. Harry walked away from the institution, not out of rebellion but out of conviction. He's not perfect and he's never claimed to be, but he's present. He's showing up, again and again. He's standing with wounded soldiers, sitting with grieving children, walking through trauma, not around it. That's why Professor Wilson's words deserve to be echoed, not mocked. When he said that Harry is forging a path of dignity, visibility, and connection, he was telling the truth. A truth that makes the monarchy uncomfortable, because Harry is living proof that compassion is more powerful than a crown. Let's face it, if Charles or William had done what Harry did, the media would be hailing them as global heroes. But because it's Harry, because he stepped outside the palace walls, they try to tear him down. Well, we're not here for the lies. We're here for truth. And the truth is, Harry is doing the work the others won't. He's living the values the monarchy pretends to uphold. He's out there, in war zones, in clinics, face to face with people whose lives have been shattered. And he's giving them his time, his voice, his presence. So yes, Harry is the only royal who matters right now, not because of his title, but because of his actions. Professor Tim Wilson saw that, and well, he had the courage to say it. And now we're saying it too. If you believe in real leadership, if you believe in compassion over crowns, if you believe in Harry and Meghan's mission to bring light where others bring shadows, then don't just watch, subscribe, share, speak up. This isn't just commentary, this is community. And we're just getting started. Thanks for watching. See you on the next podcast. Have a wonderful time.